folks, how are you doing? And welcome to my channel. Hopefully you like the new graphics that we've had done at the beginning of this video. That is going to be something that will be ongoing on this channel. I've been wanting something like that for some time. So, 5th to the 7th of October 2024. And we're getting further and further away from these intense energies this week. And before I get into the reading, one of the things that's making me smile this week is we in the spiritual community talk about full moons, new moons, eclipses all of the time, and we acknowledge them and live by them and experience them and know what happens in our lives around that time. But there are many people that don't even know that they've gone through an eclipse this week. There are many people that don't even know they've gone through a new moon. And you're going to be seeing them this week. You've probably seen them this week because they will be saying things like, God, I feel weird this week. God, I feel so tired. God, everything's gone wrong this week. God, everything's just fit into place this week. I have no idea why. It's really, really interesting, but it also makes me a little sad because, and I've been there as well. I think we've all been there where, pre-awakening, pre-spiritual awakening, we we go through them, but we don't know what we're going through. I remember saying to people at my old workplace, I don't know what it is this week, but it just feels weird. And everybody was feeling the same thing. And imagine the power that we could have as a human species if everyone knew the bare basics of astrology. I don't mean the full deep dive of it, but about the moons and the significance of the moons and the eclipses. So, Golden Art Nouveau Tarot and the Quantum Oracle. Let me show it to you. By Sandra and Taylor. I was given a song this morning for everyone, for all of us, and it was This Is Me. And I think it's on The Greatest Showman. So I listened to it and I wrote down some words. I am brave. I am bruised. I am me. And it feels as though that is for the whole collective going forward. It's not about, and you see this a lot with eclipses and new moons, you'll see a certain section of the community that will just whitewash everything and unicorns and everything and all of that. But what I want to do on this channel is allow people to be raw, to allow them to feel, to allow them to experience, to allow them to give permission to feel it all, that it's not all happy clappy. There are moments of happy clappy, but there's also moments of great pain, transformational pain, difficulty that we're having to go through. We know that we're going through intense purging at the minute, which is why body, minds, and souls are having these reactions. And the worst thing we can do to someone is say, well, I've just had a perfect transition and it's not the real world. It's not the real world. We were meant to be having some building work done this weekend, and the builder that's meant to be doing it, he's crashed his van and his girlfriend's gone into labour. And it's like, you know, so for those watching this weekend, what wants to come through? Yes. What was I saying? Uh, what's going on? There's a lot coming up for people. People are feeling overwhelmed by it. This eclipse has come in and boom and done its thing. It's cleared some stuff and things are starting to clear. There is a beautiful energy out there. There is a tingle out there. There's a tingle in the air. But there's also a lot come up for many people. Many people are balancing lots of different plates and cups at the same time. Yeah, tower, the clearing. Boom. It came in powerful. It came in powerful for everyone. Um, I'm getting the vision of, like the morning after the night before, what's going on? What's happened? A lot of people are like that. Even people that were aware that this was happening this week. But it's come up like that in the explosion. So you can take something forward. You can take something forward now. So many of you can get back into the driving seat and really sit and stand in your true power. For although some things are still a little bit unsure, there seems to be this light that's come in that's going to guide the way. Also, as well, many of you may also be feeling that there's new options come up with this moon we've had this week and the eclipse. Um, I'm going to say some of those options aren't ready yet. They're just in the peripheral. They're just dangling about. They're ideas at the minute. These are first steps. And I want to say as well that the King of Wands here feels as though he's the power behind the throne. This is the dude that's going to be doing it, but the power behind the throne is this energy that's come in with the eclipse for you to start making those first steps. And you've got your Queen of Wands as well. So your divine feminine and your divine masculine coming in to propel something forward. Some of it were big stuff, some of it will be little mindset things, might be ailments, whatever. Um, could just be cleaning out a drawer that needs to be cleaned. But it's coming and it's coming in at the right time, this oomph that can take you forward. And I feel as well with that cups card, with the emotions that come up with cups, these wands have come in to solidify things, to make sense of things. There's also an element of self-confidence needed here and needing to really step into your self-confidence with something. Um, There may be somebody watching who wants to do something and feels they haven't got enough money, knowledge, experience. And I'm going to say at this point, you have. You really have. What's happening is there's still aspects of you caught in this illusion card where you're still believing the old stories that you used to tell yourself. That will pass. Give it some time, have a breather. This is a weekend read, or whenever you read it, take a couple of days downtime just to breathe. Okay? And then go forward. But this card says that you have all that you need to take something forward. Don't take your losses with you, though. Grow from your losses. Whatever you've lost during this process, let it go. Let it be transmuted. Come back to the Two of Cups, which is the relationship between yourself, the relationship between higher and lower self, the relationship between light and dark, your light and dark. So this is telling you to gently and lovingly bring your focus back to the Two of Cups. This has gone now. Some things just cannot be healed. They cannot be rescued or saved. They have to just be allowed to go. Because the more that we hold them on and try to fix them, the harder it gets and the bigger leap you're going to have to take in the long term to sort something out. This is saying to you, come away from it. Let it go. Let it go put it in that river and let it flow away from you. Ground into the earth, bask in the golden ray, take off this cloak of heaviness that you've got on. Be interesting to see what the next card is. And you can start again. There may be a lot of you as well worrying about children, your own children and grandchildren. Um, they're having to go through their cycles just like you had to go through your cycles. This could be tied into some of the generational reads that I've done. I know they're not all public, but they're going to be one a week is going to come on a Monday. People having to go through their own stuff. Um, there's also clearing coming for youngsters, teenagers, 20s. They're not youngsters in your 20s, are you? But you know what I mean? Yeah, the joy ray. So we're starting off with these energies of, ah, what's going on? Shit's happened. What was that? Boom. This is horrendous. And we're not sure what the hell was that. We know what it was, but it's like, what was that? I feel awful. I feel achy. I feel jittery. I feel also as well palpitations is a big thing at the minute. By Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going into this energy, the joy. So what's the joy zone? I'm going to take a clarifier for that little page there because he's got something else to say. Oops. She knows. Yeah, Four of Cups, an offer coming in, bridges that needing to be built, Hierophant, enlightenment. Oops. I don't know if this is a personal message, but there's something here about somebody shutting down emotionally. There's something now. This could be aspects of a person, this of you watching. It could be for you, your child, your grandchild. But there's somebody here shutting down emotionally. They're needing time to recover. We've got the Hierophant at the bottom, so maybe some things come up with the eclipse for them. The light has shone on it. The Strength card comes in. The Moon card, the mystery. I think by the full moon that's going to come, is it full moon in Aries? Let me know in the comments. Um, I think it could have cleared by then. There could be, yes, they're going to get better. This can be you. This can be somebody you know. This can be someone that possibly is going into their child zone. So it could be your partner, it could be a parent, it could be a child, it could be a teenager. It could be you as well. And something's come up with this eclipse and it's knocked them for six, knocked you for six, and they're shutting down. They can't deal with it. Just give them the space they need. Guidance, 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 parting of the deck, guidance. Knight of Pentacles. Keep thinking there's somebody in my garden, it's washing. Washing on the line. The Knight of Pentacles coming in. Don't make a big thing of it. Don't just stand back and leave them to it. Don't smother. And if the same thing is it if it's you, um, approach with caution in some cases. God, this does feel like it could be personal. Um, Let me pull a card for it properly. Victory and light, it'll be fine. It's gonna burn itself out. It'll be fine. It's something that's come up, and I wonder if it's a past life that's come up for them, some emotion they don't understand. Just give them their space. Be loving, be kind, but don't overpower and smother and try to mend and make better because that's gonna push them away. Um, you can say to them, you want to go for a coffee? And you go for a coffee, but you don't talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Because I would go for a bookshop, walk around a bookshop, walk around a park, you're going to go swimming, but you don't go on and start talking and probing and trying to help and give advice. Just allow them. Let them know that you're there, but just allow them. Interesting. So, present power, stay in your present power. Travel, movement, energies are moving through us at a rate right now. That's why we're feeling like we're feeling. No judgment in any of it. No, you're doing it wrong because you're having this type of reaction. We're all having the reaction that we all need through this. Family, friends, and guides are also around you at this time. There's also things happening with family, friends, and guides. I've said this as well on this channel. Guides get upgraded. It's not just us on this earth. Your guides go through transitions as well. Um, so the whole world is even because some of you I feel alone. You feel as though I'm only going through this myself because it's overpowering. You're not. There's other people going through it. This is a big milestone for you and for the planet, but there is a celebration here. It feels like the wedding, doesn't it? Where you put so much into it. It's a long time coming. It gets to the day, and sometimes you're shattered, aren't you? Or the end of the day, you're like, God, I'm shattered. But then wait until the wedding album gets delivered and you're looking through the pictures and you realize that you've had time to understand, make sense of, and it's a milestone. There's also the cup of the award cup there. So that's success. Discovering new aspects of yourself, lots of soul retrievals going on at this time. Lots of light bulb moments. The fog's cleared, but also as well lots of water around and the emotions. Peace, bringing as much peace as you can into your life, making decisions around peace, and status quo coming up. There's decisions. I know some of you have to make decisions over houses and homes and how you go for and communities, family, and about how you go forward. This is the cycle card. So for many of you, there's also a cycle at play here. And I'm going to pull one more card. Stop playing it safe. It's time to get out of that picket fence and out into the world because many of you are missing opportunities because you're not pushing yourselves out there. It's time to get back out in the world. There's a lot of fragmented energy going on, so really slow, steady weekend. Take it easy, eat clean, be balanced, breathe, ground, and just pull yourself back in. A consciousness of lack, there is that energy out there as well. Be careful of what we're saying, all of us. I can't afford that. I'll never move from this house. I'm stuck here. I'm always going to be ill. They're never going to want to talk to me again. It's always going to, all of that stuff has to go. And I'm going to do a clarifier for the status quo card as well. Taking steps to heal what needs to be healed and travel, making the first move in relation to the status quo. And that may require stepping away from the old stories and the old labels that maybe you've put on people and situations. So, thank you for watching. Remember, this coming week is the group healing. It's the energy field group healing. So if you've not put your name down, please do. All the details are below in the pinned comment description box. Also, as well, start thinking about your 2025 readings. So we've got November and we've got December and January. Those can pick up. Those can fill up quite quickly. So bear that in mind if you're wanting year ahead guidance, mentoring, readings, etc. Yes. So thanks for watching. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.